Day 50 of the Lamma Island Ferry collision inquiry, it's time to draw a conclusion. In the final day of the hearing, the Marine Department and the manufacturer of sunk vessel Lamma IV were under the spotlight as lawyers of both parties gave their closing submissions in the final day of the hearing. The day began as Johnny Mock, the counsel from the Department of Justice, who had been defending on behalf of the Marine Department, delivered the closing submission to the panel. He admitted that it was a matter of incompetence not to enforce the new law and to notify the general public, in which the law required the number of elder life jackets must be equivalent to the maximum carrying capacity of the vessel, was because the industry had financial difficulty in complying the law in the wake of global financial tsunami in 2008. But he stressed that the size of life jacket was not the cause of the death of infant passengers on Lamma IV. Regarding the issue of crew member on Lamma IV, Johnny Mock admitted that it would be an ideal way to record the number of crew members on board and recommended that the vessel owner should provide a written record to the Marine Department indicating the details of the crew member. Regarding the issue of watertight door, Johnny Mock doesn't agree that Lamma IV would survive from the crash had the missing door was in place. That was echoed by the lawyer of Troy Lee Shipyard, Felix Powell, saying the claim made by the Australian marine expert Dr. Neville Armstrong was based on hypothetical calculations. Meanwhile, the counsel of the inquiry, Paul Shea, pointed out the issue of inherent improbability over the practice of Marine Department. Paul Shea told the panel that the inspectors of the Marine Department may have given false statements and committed misconduct over the asterisks found in the trial life jacket column of the Lamma IV Certificate of Survey, since the vessel owner, the Hong Kong Electric Company Limited, admitted in the inquiry that the company had never bought trial life jacket for Lamma IV. But he went on that even the panel rejected the testimonies given by the inspectors of the Marine Department, the panel must have solid evidence to prove their wrongdoings. Johnny Mock raised up again, saying the panel should also consider the fact that the asterisks on the certificate may be caused by the change of format, instead of just considering the issue of misconduct and negligence. That effectively concludes the Lamma IV Ferry collision inquiry. A total number of 110 witnesses were testified since the inquiry kicked off on December 12, 2012. The inquiry was aimed to find out the cause of the fatal collision, which happened at about 8:30 p.m. on October 1, 2012, when Lamma IV, which was owned by Hong Kong Electric Company Limited, collided with a scheduled ferry, Sea Smooth, which was owned by the Hong Kong and Kowloon Ferry Limited. Lamma IV was carrying 124 company staff and friends of Hong Kong Electric Company Limited from the company's power plant on Lamma Island to Victoria Harbour for a fireworks show, while Sea Smooth was en route from Central to Lamma Island. Lamma IV sunk shortly after the collision, killing 39 passengers on board. The Commission of the Inquiry will deliver a final report to the Chief Executive by April 22nd. It's not yet clear where the line will draw, but the report will certainly bring monumental impact to Hong Kong's marine transport industry. Eric Low, INT, Lower Albert Road.